Hey everybody, it's Caitlin. So today I'm going to do a Zooey Deschanel makeup tutorial. So I already did one eye and I did like my other face makeup. So I'm just going to keep going. So what I'm going to do for this eye is I'm going to put on my primer. And this is the Urban Decay one that I always use. So for this look, I'm making my eyes look really like round because I don't have super round eyes like her. So this is also sort of like a tutorial to make your eyes look bigger and rounder. So if you don't really like Zooey Deschanel but you know, want to make your eyes look more round, then you can use this tutorial for that too. Okay, so next thing is I'm going to be using this little Clinique palette that I got a long time ago as a sample, and it has really pretty colors in it. I'm not going to use the pink. I'm only going to use the other three colors right here, so browns and whites. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is use the white color, and I'm going to pat it on the inner corner sort of my eye, like right here. And kind of bring it into the center too. And then I'm going to use the lighter brown, whoops, right here, and I'm going to use that for the rest of my eyelid. So kind of blending from the center, kind of blending the white and the brown together, and going out here. It's kind of hard to see because it's so bright outside, but you'll probably see it better when I put the darker color. So kind of just blend it in, but don't bring too much of the dark in. Just enough to kind of make a kind of defined shape, if that makes sense. It's really hard to see, sorry. But I promise it's a lot more defined than what you guys can see. Okay, then the next color is the dark brown color. This color is called, I don't know, they're like the same color. They're called Coffee Shop. These two go together and they're called Coffee Shop for some reason. But anyway, so I'm going to use the darker one. So I'm just putting it on the outer corner and then slowly kind of bringing it into the crease. A little bit higher than my crease so that it creates more of a rounder shape too. Then I'm going to blend it. So you don't want to bring the eyeshadow like right under your eye because we're trying to make it have like a separation right here between your upper lashes and bottom lashes. Like you can see over here, it's very distinct, the top and bottom lashes. So, okay, so that's it for the eyeshadow. It's really easy. Before I do anything else, I'm going to put some concealer because I forgot. Just a little dab. Okay. So next thing is eyeliner. So I am going to use my same MAC Fluid Line gel liner, but I'm not going to do a cat eye because I've noticed she doesn't really wear cat eyes as much as like you'd think she would, because her eyes are so round. It's like she always wears a tiny like line of eyeliner. So I'm going to try and do that without it looking weird on me, because sometimes I can't get away with just one single line. So I'm going to do it so it looks okay on me. So I'm going to start from the inner corner and do a really thin line starting from there. Also, if you use a brush that's really thin like this one, it works a lot better. This is a MAC 266 brush, by the way. So it's an eyeliner brush. So I'm just going to start by doing one really thin line all the way to the end of my eye. So I'm not going to bring it out at all. And it's okay if it's messy a little bit at the beginning because we're going to smooth it out. And also I'm gradually making it a little bit thicker as I go out because on me it looks really strange if I don't. So I'm just doing it a little bit, and I'm also making it a little bit higher as it gets right in the middle of my eye, the center, just so it kind of makes it rounder. Subtly though, because if you do it too dramatic, like really rounded on the on the middle, it'll look really weird. So just do it a little bit at a time. Okay. And then with the excess, I'm going to do bottom liner, and I'm just going to do it from like right here, kind of where your eyelashes start, well, a little bit more over, and then very close to your lashes, because you don't want it to be like way down there. And I'm going to start stop right at the edge. I mean the corner. But make sure that the bottom and the top eyeliner don't touch. Okay. So just like that. And you can see there's definitely like a space in between there. Okay. Next thing, to make it even more separated, I'm going to use a white pencil. And I'm going to put a little line right from the corner of this side. And I'm going to kind of bring it out. Very subtly. Don't draw like a huge white line because you're going to really notice it. Okay, and then I'm just going to do the waterline. And not a ton, just a little bit. Okay, next thing is curling your lashes. Definitely curling your lashes for this look. And also for this look, you want to make sure you use a lot of volumizing mascara. Sorry, I can't talk. I haven't made a video for a while, so I'm not used to talking. Okay, so make sure you really get these side lashes so that it looks really fluttery. And I do like a million coats because I think it looks better when it's really volumized, especially with this mascara. Also, this is kind of a side note, but I've noticed that Rimmel mascaras get better once they're almost like not good anymore. Like, they get better when they get a little bit more dry. It's really strange, but every Rimmel mascara I've had, I like it more like after like a month that I've used it. It's really weird. If you have really like sparse eyelashes also, or short or whatever, you can go ahead and use false eyelashes because, you know, she has them too, she has false eyelashes, but I don't really feel like doing that, and my eyelashes are already pretty long for like being natural, I guess, so I'm not going to put them on right now. But if you're going out or something, I would recommend doing it. Okay, and then the bottom lashes. And then when you do the bottom lashes, make sure they go straight down so it looks even more big and doll-eyed. Now, of course, like, she doesn't really wear all this kind of stuff on her eyes because her eyes are already really round. Like, whenever I see her makeup, she doesn't wear, like, the white eyeliner. Like, when her eyes are just normal, she just has really big eyes, so it looks really round. But, she does wear a lot of false eyelashes when she goes, you know, to, like, red carpet things. Stuff like that. But I've never really seen pictures of her wearing cat eye makeup, so it's kind of funny, because I would think she would, but she doesn't. But anyway, so now that I did my eyes, they look something like that. Very big. By the way, I didn't do my eyebrows because my bangs are, you know, they cover them, so I don't really do anything. So I'm going to do my blush. I'm going to use my Chanel blush just because I like it, but she would usually probably wear more of a pinkish one. No, maybe I will wear a pinkish one. I'm just going to wear the NARS one that I have so that it's more corally and pretty. Okay. Too bad I can never tell. You can't really see what I'm doing when I do my makeup here, unfortunately. It's really annoying. But I promise I have blush on, but you guys just can't really see. Okay, for lips, I am going to do more of a reddish lip because I just feel like it. She has said in an interview that she really likes brick lip liner, so I'm going to use my brick lip liner. I'm not going to try and make my lips like her shape because she has kind of a thinner lip and I don't, and it's just going to look really weird if I try and do that, so I'm just going to do my natural lip line. Okay, so I'm just lightly lining them, and then I'm going to use a more of a corally color. This is a Revlon Kiss Me Coral. I really like this color because it's a darker coral, and I think it looks good with almost anything. So I'm kind of just dotting it on because I don't want a really heavy lip application right now. So that's my lip. So hopefully you guys can tell that my eyes look a lot more round when I do this, especially this one. This one doesn't look as round for some reason. But yeah, this one looks a lot more rounder than that one. I think I did the eyeshadow a little bit too low, so I might fix it. But yeah, that's it. I think when I'm compared to Zooey Deschanel, people say, I think it's mostly my hair. We definitely are like hair twins, I think. I have my hair up a little bit, but I definitely have the same kind of texture as her, and bangs and stuff like that, so yeah. So yeah, just, you know, if you have bangs then you're ready to go, but if you don't, oh well, this look can be for anybody, it's not just her, but I think it's really her with the roundness. That's why I'm calling it a Zooey Deschanel tutorial, but it could be for anything, so yeah. Also, I don't look very good with eyeliner that stops instead of going out like a cat eyeliner, and so whenever I do this I make sure I really overcompensate with the mascara on the sides and the eyeshadow, because I need to have kind of that extra something on the side. Otherwise my eyes just look like they're these weird, I don't know, it just looks strange on me. So I usually try and put more mascara or more eyeshadow on the sides so that it looks more like there's something elongating it in a way, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, by the way, since I'm doing this, I thought I'd show you guys my new nail polishes that I bought. So these are the colors. I put them on both so that you guys could see it. So I'll show you the colors. The first one is this Revlon one, and it's called Chic, and it's a really cool weird blue color. And then this other one is NYC, and it's called Spring Street, and it's kind of a corally red. I really like these colors. I like them together, actually. They're kind of a weird combination, but I kind of like it. So yeah, I really like these, and yeah, those are my new nail colors I got. And there they are again. So yeah. So I hope you guys like this tutorial and that you guys will try it out, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.